Hello everyone, hope you're alright. In today's video, I'm going to collect my sweet pea seeds. Here you can see I have got sweet pea plants in this big container and they are done blooming. They have formed these seed pods which are nice and plump. So I want to harvest as many seed pods as possible. You can leave them on the plants as long as possible, like you want to harvest them when they're fully dry. I have got few seed pods which are fully dry and ready to be picked, but most of them are still green. But we are getting lots of rain now, so if I leave them on the plant will get powdery mildew and the seed pods can get moldy. So I don't want to happen that. So I'm going to harvest as many seed pods as possible and I'm going to remove the plants and put them in my brown bin. But you can leave them on the plant as long as they can get dry if you live in a dry climate. So here you can see I have got plenty of seed pods here, so I'm going to harvest all of them. So these were my sweet pea plants at their peak last month. They were loaded with blooms. So if you want your plants to keep blooming for you, you want to deadhead them. So when a bloom is faded, you want to remove it so they don't turn into these seed pods. I started them in March indoors, then I planted them out in this container in May, and they started blooming in June and they have been blooming since then. So I can't really ask for more because we are approaching the end of the season now. We are getting lots of rain, it's getting cold, and most of the plants will start getting moldy. So I don't want to push it too much by deadheading them. So I just want to collect my seed pods so they are nice and ready. If I have been deadheading on these plants, the seed pods won't form in time and won't be fully mature enough so I can harvest them. So it depends on your choice, your preference, whether you want your plants to keep blooming for you for longer or you want to collect seed pods. You need to weigh your pros and cons and you need to figure out your climatic conditions, and it all depends on that. So I enjoyed their blooms for 2 to 3 months and I made a few bouquets out of them in the beginning of the season. But in July, I stopped deadheading them and stopped cutting them so they can form these seed pods. So here I have collected all the seed pods which were nice and mature. There are still plenty of seed pods on the plants which are not ready yet, but I'm not going to bother anymore. So I'm going to discard the plants, and you can see these seed pods are nice and green. Some of them are dry, but I want all of them to be dry enough to be able to collect seeds. So I'm going to put this seed tray in sunny spot, in a dry spot, so they can get all dry, and then I will collect my seeds. So it's been almost a week now and you can see the seed pods have turned nice and brown. They are looking dry, so I'm going to collect the seeds, and this is not difficult. You want to squeeze open the seed pod and the seeds are in there, and you want to collect the seeds in a nice clean bowl which should be dry, so make sure there is no moisture, and basically that's all. So it's really easy process. Seeds are nice and big and there's not any chaff, so you don't need to worry about removing chaff. So as you can see, there are 7 to 8 nice size seeds in this seed pod, and you can estimate how many seeds are going to be there. So basically I'm going to collect all the seeds, and these seeds are really nice. I had like 3 varieties of sweet pea plants this year, and I had like 45 to 50 seeds and half of them germinated. So if I get like hundreds of seeds here, you can see how many plants I can get. So I can give them to my friends and family, and this is really an economical way to get more and more plants, because not all seeds are cheap enough. Some seeds are really expensive and sweet pea seeds are one of those. So here I'm going to collect all my seeds and then I'll show you how to save them. So I have collected all my seeds. some seeds are nice and ready, but there are still plenty of green seeds in there, so I'm gonna leave them in a dry sunny spot so they can get all dry. So this is after 2 days. You can see all of the seeds are nice and brown. They are dry enough now, so I can store them. If you save the seeds when they are not fully dry, the chances are they will rot or they will get moldy. So you don't want that to happen. You want to make sure that your seeds are fully dry. So first I let my seed pods dry for almost a week, and then I let my seeds dry for a couple of days. So it all depends on your climate. You need to work out what works for you. So basically you need to make sure that when you save your seeds, they are dry enough. I'm going to save them in this Ziploc bag, and make sure to label them with the name of the plant, name of the variety, and date you collected them, so you know what these seeds are. So I have got a full playlist on my channel where I started my seeds, transplanted them, and I showed their progress, and now I'm saving my seeds. So I'll include the link in the description box. So I will highly recommend that you do check out those videos for all the information you need to know to grow your own sweet pea plants. They are really beautiful plants, ideal for cut flower arrangements, really nice and fragrant, and they are really easy to grow as well. So if you haven't grown them before, I will highly recommend that you do try growing them, and you will be really pleased with the results. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my gardening videos. You can also join my channel for extra perks. Thank you very much for watching today. See you next time. Bye.